Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. And tonight, we've got the Seattle Supersonics playing against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. This looks like a lopsided matchup, Clark. You know what? You never know.
Yeah, the probability is this game will be a blowout. I mean, I can't hide the fact that that's what it looks like and could become. But I am hoping for a good game. I know the fans are as well.
Now here's Peyton, who is outside.
Foul. Trent Franklin. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here is Peyton. 5 on the clock. Davis with a screen on Nash. Seattle needs to get off a shot. And the rejection by Bradley. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Wang comes in for Bradley. And Jones subbed in for Franklin. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Well, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
Now, here's Nash. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Misses the three. Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Supersonics. Lewis with the three. No good that time. Here are the Mavericks now. Nash, the pass to Nowitzki, and the shot is good. Nowitzki's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Dallas.
Hey, that's on the defense right there. Can't let Dirk get the positioning he wants inside.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That is his first foul of the game. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Peyton outside. Loads it up for Davis. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now here's Nash. He had 15 points last outing. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Absorbing contact well inside. Nash is a competitive guy and is able to find ways to score even against tough defense.
Here is Cook. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And yes, it's good.
Boy, it never gets old watching him bang buckets through.
And so for Seattle, their last game, a loss to Dallas.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
The Supersonics have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Nice ball movement by Seattle. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Cook from past the arc. Drills it from outside.
Smart, tough, unselfish. Excellent find by Gary Payton.
Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Nash outside. Nowitzki with the screen on Peyton. It's Nowitzki on the wing. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Hey, he's not a high flyer by any means, but Nowitzki still can throw it down on you.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. Completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And it's the Supersonics with the ball. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Pass to Franklin, over Lewis. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Harris a screen. Here's Bell with the drive, and he lays it straight in.
Operating out of the two-man game, he sees an opening and then calls his own number.
Celtics trail by 3. Outside, Davis. Davis setting the pick for Lewis. Back to Davis. To the middle. And it's Cook missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Payton against Harris. Pass to Franklin. They set the screen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And for teams with veteran superstars, Clark, how much are they looking forward to getting to the playoffs?
Yeah, they're always looking ahead, wanting to get to that point, but they also understand, because of their experience, Kevin, that they've got to continue to stay true to good winning habits so that they can be at their best when the playoffs do get here.
That free throw missing. Rod Colzine's checked in for the Mavericks. And he can't hit the second.
You look across the league, so many games are won or lost at the foul line.
Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Cook's got 5 points so far.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Here's the screen. In the corner, Bell with it. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Bell's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, that was a pretty assist by Harris.
Outside, Payton. Pass to Davis. Got a piece of it. Here's Harris. In the game against Seattle, he was very impressive. Driving to the basket. And here's Bell from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so Payton will bring it up for Seattle. 7-point differential. Cook, the pass to Payton.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Assist from Gary Payton.
Here is Harris. No scoring in this one. Over to the left wing. Franklin for 3. Kept alive. Back to Harris. Bell with a screen on Davis. Harris kicks to Franklin. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Lewis outside. Inside. Here's Davis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Really good work inside from Davis, proving how effective he can be down there.
Dallas leading by 3. Harris outside. Bell with a screen on Payton. Harris drives in. Pass to Bell. Clock at 6. Driving in. Franklin for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
Dropping an absolute dime.
Seattle has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Bell. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one. Sonics trail by 8. Franklin with the steal. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And the shot goes in.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Here's Payton after Devin Harris's score. Who is outside. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Cook. They need this. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Now here is Harris. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Now here is Bell. D right on him. That's good from Harris on the assist by Bell. Harris has got 5 points so far.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. Big group substitution here for Seattle. Weber, he's checked in for Davis. Price comes in for Cook. Daniels, he's checked in for Lewis. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Payton. Now, here is Nelson. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Pass to Daniel. And here's Weber. Off target with his 3.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Now Nash. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here is Nelson. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Nelson with it, defended by Nash. Back to Price. Lets it go from 11 with 1 on the clock. And the dunk by Price.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Cranes it from beyond the arc. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Now, here is Nelson. Still yet to score. Weber outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Dallas leading by 14. Nash outside. Kicks it out to Jones. That 3 off the mark. The Supersonics have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Outside to Weber. The three-pointer off the mark. 1:07 left in the first. They set the pick. It's Nash with the drive. To the wing right side. Cardinal. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
And there is a whistle that goes on Marquise Daniels. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Nowitzki's checked in for Cardinal. Cook is checked in for Seattle. Simmons comes in for Barry. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Nowitzki outside. This one for three. Seattle grabs the miss. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Nelson. The Sonics again can't hit. Mavericks leading by 14. Nowitzki with the screen on Simmons. Pass to Delp. Fires from deep. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got 3 assists tonight.
Beautiful pass by Steve Nash.
Fires from way outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Dallas out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And here are the Supersonics now. After the Mavericks pick up 3. Good on the bucket. Cook's got 9.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Harris against Nelson. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. Pass to Nowitzki. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Here's Nelson, following the score by Dallas. Simmons with it. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Simmons finds Nelson. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw drops for Nelson. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game.
Here's Nowitzki. Out to Nash. Nelson with the steal. One-on-one fast break. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Think it's Steve Nash.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Sonics have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Both free throws good for Nelson. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Stevenson, a screen on Nelson. The rebound by Cook. And it's Nelson with the ball, bringing it up now for the Seattle Supersonics. Down by 15. Simmons on the wing. 5 to shoot. Lets it go with the 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Nash against Nelson. Nash outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Daniels.
If you get the ball that close, you kind of have to finish it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That free throw good from Daniels. Mavericks leading by 9. Nash outside. Nowitzki with the screen on Nelson. It's Nash with the drive. The turnaround. Again, Nash missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Nelson against Nash. To the inside. Picked him clean. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Stevenson right side. It's Nowitzki on the wing. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
What a finish. Just powering it down.
Seattle with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Nelson outside. Outside, Simmons. Launches a three. And the rebound goes to Nash. Mavericks leading by 11. Nowitzki with the screen on Nelson. It's Nowitzki on the wing. And now the fast break. Nelson with the ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Anytime you get to the line, it is a win offensively.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight for the Sonics. Davis is checked in for Weber. And it's Lewis in for Cook. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. Simmons dishes to Nelson. Takes a three. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. Dallas has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's Strickland to the left wing. Here's Franklin. Lewis covering. Franklin can't hit. Sonics trail by 8. Here's Simmons. And it's Seattle with another.
Rashard Lewis getting his teammates involved. The big man moving the rock right there.
Here's Strickland, headed by Nelson. There's the pick. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Here's Franklin. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Supersonics ball.
And the Sonics with possession. They're on an 18-4 run. Who is outside? Back to Nelson. To the paint. Here's Davis, and it's blocked. Another shot. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Strickland, still without a basket. Stevenson, a screen on Lewis. Strickland passes to Stevenson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Sonics trail by 6.
It's a little too early to be over the limit. They need to keep a close eye on the foul situation from here on out.
The Sonics have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Harris is checked in for Dallas. And then for Seattle, Barry comes in for Simmons, and it's Payton in for Daniels. Stevenson setting the pick for Harris. Pass to Franklin. A three. Hands it from downtown. Franklin's got 6 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Lewis outside. Here's Barry. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. From 15 feet away, Lewis misses. Dallas leading by 7. Harris outside. On the wing, Harris. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. And now a 9-point Maverick lead. The Supersonics have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Harris against Nelson. Pass to Payton. Here's Barry. Davis sets a screen. Free throw line jump shot. The shot's good from Barry. Barry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
Harris outside. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 6 assists here tonight.
Teams love to work the ball to the guy in the corner.
Pass to Payton. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Outside for Lewis. Inside. Shot is good, and the Mavericks' lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Davis.
Good job offensively, creating a nice look inside.
Harris outside. Stevenson, a screen on Nelson. Here's Harris. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here is Harris after the miss from Gary Payton. Harris kicks to Franklin. Harris against Nelson. Harris looking it over. Nobody near Stevenson. Oh, good on the three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Oh, that's blocked. Harris outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Stevenson setting the pick for Harris. Here is Sundov. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. And the Mavericks lead by 13. And it's Nelson with the ball, bringing it up now for the Supersonics. Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. He's checked in for Nelson. .143 left here in the second. Down low, here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Yeah, showing off the strength right there. Davis takes pride in muscling shots in through the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
Bell with a screen on Payton. Here's Strickland. It's rebounded by Payton. Celtics trail by 10. Pass to Davis. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 4th assist in this one.
Something Payton does so well. He's a phenomenal distributor and pace setter for this offense.
Here's Strickland. He has yet to score. Here's Delp. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. Here he goes. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. .44 seconds left to play here in the half. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Mavericks making a change here. Bradley's checked in.
Sean Bradley.
Payton with the ball. 11 points for him in that last game against Dallas. Davis with a screen on Bell. Lewis passes to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. And that one is off. Bradley with some nice D. And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. Seconds left in the first half of basketball. In the corner, Bell with it. Dallas again missing. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We come back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Mavericks leading by 8. Nash outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nowitzki's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Mavs. Payton against Nash. Pass to Cook. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Franklin for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know, Nash is an excellent distributor, a phenomenal floor general, great at recognizing when his guys are open.
Celtics trail by 14. Payton outside. Wants to get it to Stevenson and does. And now Nash pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Another 3 for Dallas.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here's Payton. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Here's Payton. Pass to Davis. 6 to shoot. Over Bradley. And it's Davis missing.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Nowitzki with the screen on Payton. Nash kicks to Nowitzki. No good with the triple. Sonics trail by 17. Here's Barry. Payton passes to Lewis. Here's Cook. Sinks the three-pointer. Cook's got 15.
Zero hesitation there. He decided to shoot before he even got it.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Fires the three. Offensive rebound Mavericks. Back to Nash. A second chance effort. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Getting aggressive against the foul. Nash sinks that tough make for the end one.
Jones checked in for Franklin, and this is his first trip to the line tonight. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Timeout called here. The Supersonics decide to talk it over.
Every timeout a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Here is Cook. 15 points in the game. Good on the triple. He's got 18.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Now here's Nash. 10 points for him. 5 on the clock. Over to the wing. Here's Cardinal. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got 6 assists here tonight.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Barry misses. Here's Dallas. They're on a 15-6 run. Payton against Nash. They set the pick. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Delp. And it's Nash in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
Here's Barry. Wang pulls it in. Mavericks leading by 17. Delp the pass to Jones. Here's Delp. Nash with the screen on Payton. Driving the lane. Takes the three. And it's Nash missing. Sonics trail by 17. Payton surveying the floor. And the Supersonics miss again.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Jones sets the pick for Nash. Pass to Cardinal. Back to Nash. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Harris is checked in. Here is Cook. He's got 18. It's Davis on the wing. Over Wang. Shot clock at 6. And the shot falls short this time. Here's Dallas. They're on a 15-6 run. Harris against Payton. Harris's shot is off. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Seattle Supersonics. 17-point game. Lewis passes to Cook. Pass to Davis. Lewis outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just taking advantage of his body. Lewis absorbing the blow before finishing that one.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Podkolzin's checked in for Wang. Franklin comes in for Carden. And it's Bell in for Jones. Here's Delp. He's got 6. There's a good screen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Delp's got 8.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And here is Payton, who is outside. Davis with a screen on Bell. Seattle missing again. Dallas leading by 17. Harris outside. In the corner, Bell with it. Rebound by the Sonics. And there's a whistle. That goes on Raja Bell. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. So both teams making some changes here. The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. Look at the Mavericks. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, Seattle. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record. Now, here is Nelson. 8 points for him. From the arc. Podkolzin with the rebound. Podkolzin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They set the pick. Here's Harris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Oh, great work inside. He doesn't mind taking punishment on the way up.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
And Nelson gets it to go.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Now here is Harris. 11 points in the game. Pass to Franklin. Here's Strickland. There's the screen. In the corner, Bell with it. Out to the right wing. Here's Franklin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
The first one falls. Sonics making a switch here. Ceesay's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Sonics trail by 19. Good, and a nice assist from Nelson.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Mavericks are gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Here's the screen. Pass to Franklin. Rebounded by Jameer Nelson.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Both teams decided to change it up. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Mavericks. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. To the wing on the left, Franklin for 3. The shot misses. Sonics trail by 15. Franklin with the steal. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And it's the Supersonics with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's Weber, and Weber throws it down.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
From outside the arc, good, and a nice assist from Nelson. Nelson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And how about the stroke there from Barry? Has such an effortless release on his 3-ball.
Now here is Harris. He's got 11. Nowitzki with the screen on Nelson. Nowitzki outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Price is checked in for the Sonics.
Number 34, Cecil Price.
Sonics trail by 12. Now Nelson. He's got 10. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Nelson against Harris. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. Stevenson outside. Back to Harris. Nowitzki a screen. Clock at 6. For the 3. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Such a versatile offensive weapon. Nowitzki has tons of places where he can get it in the basket from.
Price outside. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Nelson. Back to Simmons. Fires away from outside. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. Mavericks leading by 15. Harris outside. Nowitzki with the screen on Simmons. Nowitzki outside. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got his 9th assist in the game now.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the Mavericks call time here. Is checked in for Price. Nelson's gone 3 of 7 shooting from the floor. And the Mavericks call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Franklin comes in for Harris.
Trent Franklin.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Nelson against Nash. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Going inside, and it's good. 2 points. Nash has got 12 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him and me. His hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's Dallas leading by 17. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Sonics trail by 17. Nelson with it. Pass to Simmons. Weber a screen. Simmons passes to Weber. Some solid D from Nowitzki. Dallas shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Nash against Nelson. Nowitzki with the screen on Nelson. Nash drives in. Just 4 to shoot. Franklin for 3. Pass to Nash. He takes it in. Misses in close. Sonics trail by 17. Here's Nelson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Jones checked in for Dallas. Both shots good from the stripe. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Nelson against Nash. Into the lane. Latre. And Rajabel, good for 3. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Daniels. It's blocked. Nash outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Jones. Out to Nash. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nowitzki's got 12 points in just the second half. And so it's Nelson with it. They'll bring it up with the Seattle Supersonics. And stolen by Nash. Pass to Nowitzki. Off target with his 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Nelson looking around. Here's Cisse. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Weber can't hit. Mavericks leading by 21. Nash outside. Nowitzki outside.
What a savvy move by Nowitzki, knowing the defense has to respect his jump shot, which is lethal. He gets them to bite on the pump fake.
And that one falls for Nowitzki. And Seattle making a change here. Price is checked in. Both free throws good from Nowitzki. Here's Nelson. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Nash. Lets the 3 fly. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
No good on the three. For Seattle, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. And the Mavericks making a change here. Stevenson's checked in. The Supersonics also with the sub. Lewis is checked in. Nash outside. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Nelson with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Simmons passes to Nelson. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot. Well, that was Dirk Nowitzki getting in the way of the defense right there. Well done.
And stolen by Nash. Beyond the arc. Seattle grabs the miss. Lewis has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Can they get it? Connects from three-point range.
Defense has to be careful with Lewis at the arc. The guy won't hesitate to fire if given space.
Jones sets the pick for Nash. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Here's the three. Buries it from three-point range. Nowitzki's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Mavs. Nelson against Nash. Nelson outside. Weber with a screen on Nash. And Nelson gets it to go. Nelson's got 4 this quarter.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Nelson against Nash. Stevenson, a screen on Nelson. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No shying away from contact there.
Second team foul. Marquise Daniels. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. On the Mavericks with some changes. Wang, he's checked in for Podkolzin. Bell comes in for Jones. And Harris subbed in for Steve Nash. The Sonics also changing it up. Davis is checked in for Weber. Cook comes in for Simmons. And it's Payton in for Jameer Nelson. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. The Supersonics have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Who is outside? And the layup's good off the glass.
Nice job inside that time by Rashard Lewis, recognizing he had the advantage and attacked.
Stevenson, a screen on Payton. And it's Harris off the drive. Nowitzki for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Nowitzki's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Rising up, firing with confidence.
And here is Payton. Lewis outside from deep three-point territory. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Nowitzki's got 8 rebounds in this game. Harris against Payton. Bell with a screen on Payton. Harris drives in. Makes it off the glass.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
And so Payton will bring it up for the Seattle Supersonics. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, tricky play from Payton inside, taking his offense into the defense and making sure he got the whistle.
And the first one at the line is good. Steve Nash checked in for Devin Harris. Barry's checked in for the Sonics. And so here is Dallas. Nash outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Another three for Dallas.
You know, this is what Nash loves doing. And an amazing passer. He has eyes in the back of his head, I think.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Harris is checked in for the Mavericks.
Number 34, Devin Harris.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Lewis. Here is Cook. 6 on the shot clock. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. From deep three-point land. The shot by Payton, no good. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Three-pointer. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Nowitzki's got 33 points.
You always have to be alert to where Nowitzki is. I mean, he loves catching the defense off guard with the catch and shoot.
It's good.
You know, with his handles, he excels at tricking up the defense and getting the good looks he wants.
Harris outside. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Off target from three-point range. Seattle has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
First personal foul, 5th team foul. Gary Payton, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Known as both a lockdown defender and legendary trash talker, Payton plays with an edge that is infectious and annoying.
He hits the second from the line. And here are the Mavericks now. Harris outside. Nowitzki with the screen on Payton. To the left side wing. Here's Delk. Over Barry. They get it back. Nowitzki. Second chance shot. Wang with the bucket.
Yes, he did. The floor awareness of Nowitzki, admirable. Does a stellar job working the ball over to the open man.
The Supersonics shooting a pedestrian 36% in the 4th quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Lewis a screen on Nowitzki. Here's Cook. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And so Cook nails both of them. Here's Strickland. Driving to the basket. Bradley. It's hauled in by the Sonics. Lewis outside. Baseline jumper. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Bradley's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Bradley is screen on Lewis to the middle. Goes up again. Bradley can't get it to go. The Supersonics shooting 43% from the floor. Pass to Lewis.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
That one doesn't drop. Bradley with some nice D. The Mavericks shooting fairly well in the 4th, around 48%. With the drive, out to the right wing. 1:44 left in the 4th quarter. 5 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. Delk can't get the ball to go down. Seattle has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Back to Lewis. Here is Cook. Pass to Payton. Shot on the wing. Cook, good. Cook's got 10 points in just the second half.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And making the right plays when necessary, closing out this club for the second time this season. This victory gives them a 2-0 lead with 2 left against Seattle.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Nowitzki.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Third personal foul. Second
First one falls for him.
At the line for Dallas,
That one falls, so he hits both of them. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Payton. Pass to Cook. Davis in the corner. Here's Barry. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.